Hi, JC Shurburtt here. The Gamecocks are on an open date this week. Got Ole Miss coming in. A lot of discussion this week about South Carolina sack total. The Gamecocks are tied for last in FBS with Cal and Colorado as far as number of sacks, going up 16 through 4 games. The offensive line has improved. It's not all on those guys with the sack total. The thing is, Carolina's struggling at times when other teams blitz. So I'm not smart enough to know exactly what needs to happen. I mean, besides the general things, well, the running backs, tight ends, whoever, offensive line, the blockers need to kind of step it up and communicate and recognize. So we went to an expert on Inside the Gamecocks, the show this week, John Strickland, who played center during the Lou Holtz era for 3 years, experience as a Southeastern Conference lineman, and he shed some light on what the Gamecocks need to do to improve the blitz pickup. So here's John and what he told all of us this week on Inside the Gamecocks, the show. Just take us through that, like how offensive line specifically, but everybody to become more aware when other teams loaded up, because Golding's going to blitz. Brent Venables is definitely blitzing. And I believe Kane Womack will send pressure as well for Alabama.
I mean, blitzing is all communication. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's all communication. So let's say, I'm the center. I got my left guard, my left tackle over here, right? So once we get up to the line, we know the play. I'm making the calls on who's got who. That's how I make the calls. And then the running back knows after my calls and who I'm pointing out to my linebacker, our side linebacker, play side linebacker, to where we're calling whatever the play is on a pass play, because you're typically going to have, that's how it works. And that's going to determine by which side of the running back, which side of the quarterback he's lined up on. So basically, we have these three guys. The right guard, right tackle have these two guys. The running back knows he has this side linebacker. And then if you got a tight end, he knows blah, 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 blah. That's how it goes. When you start getting twists and stunts, okay, when you see, let's just say the left guard, left tackle, the end slants in, all right? So the end slants in, and he's slanting in hard. Well, that left tackle has to just muscle up and try and slam that guy down to the left guard. And then he has to be calling switch. That's all he's got to do, yelling out switch. And then the left guard, he's got to kind of see that guy that's not rushing. So his eyes, as soon as he sees that guy pick his hand up and start looping out, he should be attacking the D end. His head should go straight to where that defensive end is out there and slam that with the tackle. And then the tackle peels off and picks up the twisting defensive tackle. And then you have the center there that's there to help, but is also watching that linebacker in case he tries to come through, another gap to fill the void, with that twist. So, I mean, it's just all comes down to communication and being smart up here. It's all in your head.
And a lot of that
this is
comes down
all
to reps.
these are all things that are easy to clean up. It's all teachable stuff. Guys just got to go do it.
How about the break here for an offensive lineman, especially when you have a young one, a guy like Josiah or something like that? And let's all remind ourselves there are 4 new starters on this offensive line this year, and they have played better than pretty much anything we saw last season. Now that you get an off week, so you're not preparing for a game, what does that do to their brains? Like, how is that maybe affecting them and allowing some of this to soak in to help get things cleaned up before they play again next Saturday?
Well, during an off week, they definitely did some Ole Miss prep this week. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They probably did a little bit, but on an off week is just a really good teaching week. Clean all the stuff up you've seen. So for the O lineman, you're going back and you're looking at, all right, what can I do better in this scenario or that scenario, or what I need to do with this scenario? So this is just a great teaching week. I mean, I actually, as a player, you do kind of hate on off week, but it's a great opportunity to get better another week, and knowing you have a whole nother week before that to prepare. So that was kind of always my mindset on an off week, is you just got to clean the stuff up, clean the calls up, and everything, just to get better. But that's definitely what they did this week, and they probably worked on some Ole Miss stuff this week.